So connecting back in with your breath and your heart space. We're going to do some work with our gorgeous feet. The feet, in the words of amazing yoga teacher Uma Dinsmore-Tully, are the wings of the womb. And we hold all sorts of tension there. And they're also the thing through which we connect into the earth. So very important in pregnancy because birth is all about downward energy. So we'll just start by bringing our feet towards us and the soles of the feet together. You might want to stick a block or two under your bum. And we're actually going to start by just giving our feet a gentle massage. So you can spend as long as you want doing this. And sending your feet gorgeous positive messages while you're doing this. So maybe thanking them for the amazing work they do. So just doing that for as long as you want. So we're going to do the classic tailor yoga pose, which is basically this. And we're really going to have our attention on our feet, specifically the soles of our feet. So what I want you to explore is as you kind of activate the soles of your feet, the arches, the balls of your feet, the base of your big toe, all the way across the balls of your feet to the base of your little toe, all the way back to your heels. Experiment with opening up the toes, spreading them wide. Are there any changes in your hips? So this pose is usually considered a hip opener, and often directions are given to like press your knees down to the earth, but instead we're going to be working with our feet to allow our hips to open. So breathing in here, breathing in love, openness, positivity, as we work with our feet to allow our amazing, gorgeous hips to open. Now we're going to take our hands in front of us and clasp them together because we're going to do a kind of churning. We're going to imagine we're churning the butter or grinding the mill. And first of all, deeply engage with where your sitting bones are contacting whatever you're sitting on. And every time you contact your sitting bones, just remember that these incredible structures are going to open up fluidly and easily to allow your baby to come through. Wow, they're amazing. So from that space of contact with the floor, we're going to allow ourselves to start moving in circles. So our whole upper body is moving to this back and coming forward. Yeah, just do your thing, Holly. You know what to do. And as we come back, we round our back. And as we come forward, we're grinding that mill and enjoying the fluid sensation in your pelvis. And if it doesn't feel fluid, it's fine. You're just going to do it a little bit longer. You can still be working into your feet. As you come back, bringing your baby into your spine and enjoying that gorgeous butterfly-like motion in your legs. And then when you want to do it in the other direction, doing it in the other direction too. And you might want to do it in time with your breath, so you'd be breathing in as you come forward. And that might mean you do pretty slow cycles, which is perfect. So now we're going to do the rocking and twisting mermaid. So bringing one foot, you might have to move forward on your mat a bit, because we're going to have one foot curled behind us. So one foot is going to go behind you, and the outer leg, that leg's going to be parallel to the mat. So the foot is actually facing straight back, and the front leg is going to bend. So the heel pretty much is in contact with your knee. Again, you can sit on a block if you want. And you're going to be totally asymmetric on your forward hip. The hip of the leg that's coming forward. Is that right? Is it that hip you're on? Yeah, exactly. So just, yeah, we're going to balance it out by doing it on both sides, so that's fine. So this is a basic pelvic rock. We're going to take our hands and put them on our gorgeous womanly hips. Did you have a question, Holly?
Yeah.
Okay. And from this position, we're just going to have a little rock, just really, really micro movements, moving your pelvis from your contact with the floor where your sitting bone is. Just kind of have a little shift. You may not be able to see anything. just to feel our contact with the earth. So we're going to connect back with the breath. So we're just going to come to stillness, connect with the breath. And on an in-breath, we're going to breathe into our hearts and allow our heart to rise as we tilt our pelvis up behind us and backwards. And on an out-breath, we're curling our spine behind us and coming forwards. So we're just going to do this at least 14 times. What we're really hoping for is a sense of kind of oily fluidity in our pelvis. And you'll see Holly is just naturally moving her head as she does it. I bet you she's not thinking about it. And you can do this as big as you want. So you could do it kind of really raising your chest to the sky as you breathe in and the elbows go back a bit. But as powerful, if not more powerful, is actually when really none of your body is really moving at all other than your hips. So experiment with both. Doing that for as long as you want until you get that gorgeous oily fluidity. And now we're going to start to use our back legs to bring us into a gorgeous twist. So we're going to allow the hand that of the same side as our leg is coming forward to go behind us slightly. But that's going to happen naturally in a minute, because what we're going to do is we're going to simply push into the ground through the lower part of the leg that's behind us. Yeah, that leg there. So we're going to engage your leg muscles, push into the ground and allow that to initiate a twist that brings you all the way around, and then your back arm can go behind you as you twist around. And as you breathe in, you come back again. So this is actually working quite major. If you just put your hand out to the side, hold it behind you, yeah, no, yeah, just a bit behind you like that, yeah. But don't stretch, just something so we can see it. So you're just pressing into the earth, and that movement is going to bring you round. And you might find that it magically makes you start contracting your back buttock muscle as well, and your back thigh. But if not, you can add that in consciously. And you might also find that naturally that back buttock and thigh comes off the floor and you lift right up when you do the twist. Or not, you just stay on the floor the whole time. So you usually just kind of turn around for one breath and then come back. And try that again, Holst. Will you do it with your buttock coming up? So you're lifting right off the floor, yeah, and coming back again. So again, doing that kind of 14 times or more, whatever feels necessary to get that oily, gorgeous fluidity in your hips. And then you do it on the other side.